Hey Maxwell, Mr. Cornett here, and we are getting ready to do our last lesson before spring break. So we're actually going to be doing some soccer, and I know earlier in the year we did some soccer, but that's kind of how we do things at Maxwell. So we learn something early in the year, and then the next time we do it, we kind of build on what we learned from the first time. So last time we talked about dribbling and kind of controlling the soccer ball and a little bit of passing using the inside of our foot. And this time we're going to focus a little more on actually scoring a goal. So that's going to be, we're going to do kind of a silly little game that you're going to be trying to score some goals, but you have to kick it a certain way for it to go in. And you're going to have to use some of those dribbling skills that we learned on earlier in the year to get your ball back into your spot. So should be lots of fun, and hopefully you enjoy this lesson, the soccer lesson. I'm going to flip the camera around, show you the learning objectives, and I will demonstrate how the game works. Here we go. All right, first, I can kick a soccer ball using the inside of my foot. So I know a lot of my soccer players, if you're trying to get some height on the ball or you're trying to hit in the top corner of the goal, you may use your lace as part of your shoe, your foot. But for our game, unless you have like a big goal, you're probably going to use the inside of your foot so that it stays closer to the ground and on the ground. And then the second one is I can keep control of my soccer ball using all parts of my foot. So that has to kind of go along with what we talked about the first time we did soccer, where we, when we were dribbling, we used the inside, the outside, the bottom of our foot to really move where the ball goes. And during our game, you're not going to be able to use your hands, so you're going to have to get your soccer ball and use your feet to control it and get it back to your starting point. So I'm going to flip the camera back around and kind of explain how this little game works so you can work on some soccer skills and hopefully have a little fun. Okay, so basically it's like a minute to win it game. So a minute to win it, you have 1 minute to see how many goals you can score. And this is where I need your creativity, which I know you guys are going to do an awesome job. So I found a bucket, okay? Because I do have a goal, but I don't want to use things that you might have at home. Some other things that might work, like a laundry basket, some type of a bowl, something that can be your homemade goal. Now, if you have something that can go outside and go through soccer ball, that'd be perfect. I'm using this bucket and a sock ball. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, you get a bigger ball so that it's harder for it to go in. So I'm going to kind of do part with the sock ball, part maybe I'll do it twice and see how it goes. But just so you can kind of see the difference. I'm starting off, and so this might be for my kindergartners or my first graders. I'm only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps away, 7 blocks away, which is 7 feet. My older kids, you might challenge yourself a little more to get a little further away, 10 blocks away, 12 feet away, something like that. So what the goal, like I said, is you have 1 minute, so I'll set a minute on the clock, on the timer, and I'm trying to score as many goals as I can. Now, if it scores, you can get it out with your hand and bring it back to the line. But if it does not score, you have to use your feet to dribble it, not with our hands, because in soccer you can't use your hands unless you're the goalie, and bring it back to your starting point. So that's where making these shots is going to be really beneficial, because you can get it back to your spot quicker. Now, on the other hand, when we don't make it, you're going to get that practice with your feet. So this is something maybe you can challenge some family members or friends, or if there's other kids doing this lesson, you can see how many they scored, and maybe you all can kind of have like a challenge against each other. So just for fun. All right, so here we go. I'm going to set a timer. Maybe. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. So I'm using the inside of my foot, the inside part of my foot, but I missed. So I got to use my feet to dribble it back, bring it back here, no hands, bring it back to the line, try again. Oh, I got a goal. It went in. So I got one. Bringing it back. I can use my hand since I made it, okay? Kick it again, inside of my foot. Oh, it missed. So close. Now again, if you're having some trouble, you can try to find maybe a bigger target. Maybe like I said, like a laundry, so close, the laundry basket, or something wider, so you have easier chance at scoring a goal. Okay, there we go. And the sock ball sometimes kind of goes off the side. I missed it again, so I've only got one still. Let's see where I'm at on the time. Okay, I'm almost out of time, I've only got 20 seconds left. Oh, I missed it again. Now, when you're kicking it, notice how I put my foot, my other foot is right here next to it, and the one I kick it with is kind of, I made it. It's kind of like a broom sweeping by. That's what we want. I got time for, I made it. I think I have time for one more kick. Oh, a last second shot. Oh my goodness. So that is like kind of our game. Again, using that inside of your foot helps it roll. If you kick it with your toe, you can see that. A lot of times it pops it up in the air. And especially if you have a target as small as that bucket, you're gonna go right over top of it. Now, again, if you have like a big goal you wanna do in your yard, just try to maybe challenge yourself, back up a little bit, or you maybe have to hit a certain part of the goal and see how many you can get. So I think I got 3 in 1 minute. So that's the number to beat if you're going against me. Again, we're just doing this for fun, and hopefully you enjoy getting a little soccer skill, soccer practice at home. Miss you guys.